Today's Baldurs Gate 3 video is all about how to make gold the easy and fast way. Before we get started, this is what this video is not about. I'm not going to show you stupid hidden chests with like 200 gold. Oh, if you dig here, it's got 100 gold, dude. And I'm not going to do common sense things like, oh, if you pick up everything and vendor it, you'll be rich. No. I'm showing you actual secrets, glitches, and just things that aren't really intended by the game devs. And I'm going to be showing you two methods so that if one gets patched, you can do the other, and if they both get patched, well then, we help develop the game. And before we get into the two methods, I'm just going to help you out here and give you a list of killable vendors that you can rob, take, and destroy. And it won't have any consequences later in the game. You won't meet them later. You're not missing out on quests. You're not missing out on dialogue in Act 2 and 3. Here it is for Act 1. Aaron in the Emerald Grove, Graf the Trader, the Goblin, Cyrell, the Toll House. You have to kill that person to help Karlach anyway. Stonemason Kith, Corsair Greymon, Brem, and Ajak Najira in the Kresh. Now, the problem with killing vendors is, I'll show you right here, let me just initiate dialogue. If you were to kill them, they're not going to drop every single piece of gear. They will only drop the blues and the purples here. The rares and the, uniques and whatnot. They're not going to drop every single little thing. They're not going to drop all these little crappy crossbows and armors that you could possibly sell. And this isn't really part of the exploit right here. This is just bonus. But there is a way to get their entire inventory. As you can see, after killing the NPC, the gold isn't here that they had. It's just, a handful of items that they carried that are unique to the game. None of the really common stuff. Maybe what they're wearing. So if I take all and loot them again, there's nothing there. There's a way to get their entire inventory, though. And it does require an item off the ground, which you can find at the very start after the Nautiloid. So if you run forward here, you can find these all over the place, but the earliest one you can find is just any kind of pouch or backpack. It doesn't matter. You can see here there's a backpack on the ground. And I'm just going to grab everything inside the backpack, and then I'm going to pick up the backpack. And now that I have a backpack in my inventory, we can go to the next step. And I just want to mention, this is not the meat and potatoes of the video. I will be showing the big way to get gold in just a little while. So let me make sure this is the right save. If you'll notice that my gold, I'm in Act 1. I have 68,371 gold. How did I do that? I'm going to show you in just a bit, but I need to share with you the backpack method first. So once you have a backpack, you simply open the barter window with a trader, put the backpack in the window, and then give it to them. And then what you'll do is open the backpack into their window and stuff everything inside that you want. Every single item, and I'm just going to do their whole inventory because why not? There we go. So now, when we kill or knock out this person, we can loot that backpack, and we get everything. So now I can loot the backpack, and, well, I'm in combat, but essentially I can just grab everything in here, her entire inventory, and then loot it to wherever I want. Send it to camp if I want, send it to a character, and there we go. That's how to rob them of their entire inventory. Now, if you were to just knock out the NPC, you can rob them, leave, do a long rest. The NPC will forgive you, and then they'll have a new fresh inventory for you to rob. But there's another way to also refresh their inventory, and that's the meat and potatoes I'm going to show you. So here is a vendor. I'm going to talk to her real quick, and we're going to see how much gold she has. Now, this vendor does not naturally have 49,000 gold. I've been doing this for a little bit. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So, she has 49,364 gold on her. And what I'm going to do is you can take any character. I'm just using Karlach, and we're going to level her up near the vendor. Make sure that they're near the vendor. It doesn't matter what you level. All it matters is that you level the character up near them. What this will do is refresh their inventory, but it does not remove their gold. It adds to their gold. So normally this vendor will have like 1,000 gold. But because we leveled up near them, now they will have 2,000, and then 3,000, and then 4. You get the idea, right? So now her 49.3k gold went to 51,000 gold. But also, every time that I buy something from this vendor, like if I buy these potions, well, hold on, let's switch to trade mode here. So let's say I buy these potions, there we go, and then I take these ingredients, and I just buy all the ingredients, which it would be easier if I could just buy them all in bulk. I guess I can do that through the banter window, but there we go. Let's just drag that there. So that's 368, and then again, I can give her 368. or more. It doesn't matter because I'm stealing it back, right? 368. So now that I've bought all of her stuff, she no longer has ingredients and the consumables that I would want. We simply level Karlach up once again here. There we go. And you got to make sure that you actually level her up and don't exit the menu before it officially locks in, right? And just pick a random whatever. So we're going to use Withers to respec characters, which is only 100 gold, and we can get that back. So anyway, we just leveled up Karlach again, and now when we talk to this NPC, I didn't, wrong click there. There we go. So when we talk to her once again, now she's at 53k gold. She's got more potions back that we can buy. Her ingredients are back. And you just repeat this until they have a nice juicy pile of gold for you to rob. And for those that don't know how to respec, there is an NPC in your camp called Withers. You will get him naturally as you play the game, or you can do a dungeon and get him earlier, which I don't recommend. And you can do, can you help me change my class for 100 gold? And then, of course, you can just pickpocket him and get that gold back. And he's not going to fight you. He's not going to get upset with you. But he will have your gold right there, ready to take back anytime. And he doesn't make a fuss. So you can infinitely level up characters near vendors, which means you can infinitely get gold. 50,000 gold is more than enough to buy everything you would ever need in this game, though. And it only takes a few minutes. Now, you're probably wondering, how do we get this gold off of her? If I try to steal this via pickpocket, it's pretty hard to do. Well, it's actually not too hard. Let's see, does he have thievery gloves? Yes, he does. So I could technically, it's a 14 roll. Now, or you could just split the gold into smaller stacks and pickpocket it, but that's lame, that's stupid. There's no reason to do that. Instead, just remember that bag trick I showed you earlier. Simply open the vendor's menu, give them the backpack, and then stuff the gold inside. So there you go, you give them the backpack, barter, there we go. Pop open that bag, put that gold in that bag, and then all you gotta do is knock her out. Once you knock her out, and then you do a long rest, you'll come back, she'll forgive you, and she'll still trade with you. So, there you go. That's how to get infinite gold in Baldur's Gate 3. That's how to get fast gold, easy gold, the best way to get gold. I have seen so many streamers and so many YouTubers that make these how to get gold videos, and they're like, oh, go here and open a chest, it's got 200 gold. Go here and get this goblet worth 50 gold. No, that's stupid. This is the real, simple, easy, quick way to get gold, alright? If you've got limited amount of time because you have to work a job or you have a family to take care of, you can't be bothered running around collecting little silver goblets worth 25 to 50 gold. No, just do this, get your 50k gold, and you're set for the rest of the game. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like. I read every single comment. So please leave one if you have any questions, concerns. Also, if you're watching this deep into the future and you think that this, or you're worried that this might be patched, look at the first line of my description. Look at the title of the video. Look at the pinned comment. I will let you know if this gets fixed. Alright, thank you so much. And finally, before you go, on the right side of your screen is a video you should absolutely click. And if you don't click it, you're going to fail your persuasion checks with Shadowheart, and she's not going to like you.